Hey, YouTubers, Tasman here, bringing you another episode of StoneBlock. And so I really didn't get a chance to do much and off camera. And there's actually, whoops, wrong button. Still wrong button. How long have I been playing Minecraft? There's a reason for it. So one thing I did do, if we go look in my magic pouch here, you can see I have 5 stacks of that. I thought I made more. I think I have, yep, one there. Oh yeah, I killed some more Endermen. That's not a big deal. It's not too much of a challenge when they don't fight back. There we go. So we've got tons of the seared brick, which we're going to need. But what I wanted to do, what I was going to do off camera was make a new hammer. And in order to do that, sorry about that, we need a tool forge. Oops, wrong. So if we go to tool forge here, is it tool space forge? Tool F-O-R-G. Okay, so here's our tool forges. And in order to do that, we had to use seared stone. And I didn't want to do that off camera. So I mean, it's not that big of a deal, to tell you the truth. We just need to go into our little ender pouch here, grab one of these stacks, and go to here, and make a bunch of these, like that. And that's basically what we needed to do. One other thing, why I'm standing right here, I wanted to point out, is I got another comment by Elysium. Like I said before, sorry if I'm slaughtering that. If I am, feel free to correct me. But they did say if you look up hopping bonsais, or probably even bonsai in general, it will tell you you can actually get different drop rates by doing different things. So if we go to B-O-N-S-I, whoops, B-O-N-S-A-I, I mean. So if we do this, and then I hit a button and it goes away, B-O-N-S-A-I. So if we do this and we come and we look at this, so if we go to usages, if you mouse over the dirt, he pointed out that you can see the grow time changes depending on the type of dirt you use. So this is grass, dirt, and grass, and dirt, and grass, and dirt. So you can see grow time actually goes up 10% more if we use grass, and the drop chance also increases to 100% drop, which means we'll get some kind of drop every single time. However, we don't really have any way of getting... Is that just a... Oh, no, that's the olive. This is just showing that you will get the sapling more often, I guess. But anyway, so what this is saying is, you know, if we could get grass, and I don't think we can actually have a grass block without silk touch, and I'm not 100% sure we have what we need to get silk touch just yet. We might... if we smelt stuff up, which is why we need the smeltery, which is why we want the tool. Well, we don't need the tool forge for that. But let's go ahead and look this up real quick. If we go look up, what was I going to look up? A glass block. Grass block. So if we do recipes for that, so if we have the Ring of Arcana, we can do it. I don't know why it says inactive. If we start getting these essences, we can do it. Fairly easy. Hydrator, if we have this machine, which I'm sure is going to use power. The chickens, these are really interesting. I don't know anything about the roost mod, or I guess the chickens mod. So I'm kind of interested to learn these. So I wonder if these guys like just poop out entire grass blocks. And is this chicken really upside down? Why is he upside down? Chicken drops laying eggs, so I don't know. And then hatchery, we have a lot of things to do with chickens that I don't know anything about. The boo beep chick will also, when in the nesting pen, will drop an egg. Is that a regular egg? We got void stuff. So I don't think we right now have too much of a means of doing this. World transmutation, scrap box. So our best bet is to like get silk touch, probably. So in order to do that, we need to get our smelter up and running. So that's kind of what we're going to work on today. So the first thing I wanted to do is, this is where our smelter is going to go. We need to, for the quest, right, is this nether, where was it, smeltery right here. We need to make a crafting table, a crafting basin, a smeltery drain, seared tank, smeltery controller, faucet, seared bricks we already just did, so that's good. The other thing I want to make is a window, a seared window I think it's called, and to do that we're going to need sand, and I don't remember. Oh, I do have sand. We have a lot of sand, remember? So we have 32. So I'm going to go ahead and smelt this up, and we're going to get some glass. Let's see, that's 16, 32 right there. So let's go ahead and let's look at the recipe. I think it's called a seared glass or something. S-E-A-R-E, seared. Seared gauge, seared window I think is what we're looking for. So we need 3 and 3 bricks. Now the reason for this is when you have your smeltery and you have it all built, it is pretty dark in this middle area where your smeltery, where you're actually smelting the stuff, and mobs can start spawning in there. It'll kill them, but then it gets bogged down with blood, and we don't want necessarily to have blood in our smeltery. And so if we put like a piece of glass over this torch, then we'll be able to actually have no mobs spawn in there. And I guess if we ever want a mob spawn in there, we could just dig under, break the torch, and dig away. But that's kind of our goal. However, the more I'm thinking about this right now, I think what we want to do is fill this part up with water, because we're going to basically tower up. Now where's my endless water supply? It's over here. We're going to tower on up. So let's put one there. Put one there, grab that guy. And I guess we need it. Oops, not you, sorry. There we go. And that way, so as we're towering up and stuff, we'll be able to drop down, because this thing is going to actually go pretty darn high. Which, if you can't tell, I've dug way up. But before we start doing that, let's go ahead and make all the components we need for this guy. And for that, we need this. And we'll just grab all of this. So what we need, one is that glass, but before, since that's not actually a quest item, what we do is we can put one glass in the center and do that, and this will give our smeltery tank. Move all this stuff out of the way. My inventory's so full because I have these ender. Let's go drop this off real quick. Drop off the ender drops. Ooh, a compressed creeper. Sorry, creeper, ain't got time. I don't know if I mentioned it in the last episode, but we will end up probably turning this into my tough mob grinder, just because it's really efficient in worlds where mobs, there's no caves and stuff, and you're really limiting where mobs can spawn, so they become pretty efficient. So it's going to be kind of hard to make because it's going to be inverse. Normally we're building the structure and leaving the empty spot. In this case, we're actually going to have to just dig out the empty spots, which is going to be kind of interesting to see if we can do. Alright, so we have our seared tank. That's what we need. I'm just going to make this glass real quick. What is that? Glass pillar. So that's going to be our window that we use. I should have got rid of this drawer too. I'm just going to put it. This is probably really... Oh, I didn't dig up that one yet. Silly me. We'll just put that in there for now with... that's all. Give us one more slot of space. Alright, so we need that. It also said we needed one of these, but I like to make 4 of them. So we'll do 4 of those, which will complete that. We need a smeltery controller, which is the same as the tank, except for it has an air space in the middle. And then, let's see, we needed some, what was it, drains? So I'm going to need 4 of these also for what I'm thinking of making. So there's all 4 of those. And then we're going to need, I'm going to need my, just trying to think, we need the casting basin, and I want 3 of those. So let's just do this, go 2, 3, there we go. And then we needed a table. And was that it? I think that might be it. Let me see, table, drains, basin, that. And we already had our bricks, so we're good there. Perfect, look at that. Nailed it. And let's see what present we get. We get a dragon egg crook sign, legendary reward, mind you. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this. We're gonna go put them in the right chest now, just because I will forget about them. And I don't even know what that thing. What is the usage on you? I can make a facade. That seems like a waste for a legendary thing. We can make painted cobblestone. For a legendary item, it really doesn't have much use. Okay. Alright, so let's get back to this guy. Let's see. So we've got all that. So that means these are all our components we need. So pretty much everything else can be turned into a brick. Just like this. And this will be what we use. Okay, so we have that. There's a smeltery controller. Alright, so if you're not really aware of what these are, if you haven't really used Tinker Constructs, we're going to kind of go through it just so you know. So we're going to go ahead, since my lava is right there, I'm going to put my seared tank right there. And then is that my smeltery controller right there? And we're going to want to save out 8 of these guys. I'm just going to put them in the table just so we can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't want to build too much. Alright, so we've got that and that. Let's see. And the way it works is basically then you would just put your, let's see, this will be a basin, will be there. No, basin will be on the other side. We don't have a lot of room on this side, so we're going to put it on that other side. So this ends up being a multi-block. We're going to leave a spot right there. Actually, these are the wrong ones. This is where I was saying I want the basins. And now that I'm thinking about it, let's break you and you. And we'll go ahead and put the controller over here. And we're going to put a block here. And the reason for that is because we're going to have our... it's a little crunched, but that's okay. We're going to put our table right there. Alright, so what we want to do is come in here and just start building this bad boy up. Okay, let's do that and that. It's going to be kind of hard to do unless I can do it. Yeah, I can do it this way. And we're just going to go up as high as we can. This will make it so that we can smelt more and more. We want to make sure we leave... I didn't put basin. Those are bricks, so that's fine. Because we'll end up putting those there. Yeah, we're good. And I don't know how high up we're going to make it here. I guess we'll just find out. Oops. There we go. So we got 33 left. There we go. Not very high. I might even come in here later and actually make it higher. I don't know yet. Because, I mean, I have a little more space. I don't know that we really need it. And we got 9 left. So we really don't have enough to do a whole nother level. But I don't want mobs spawning in here. And as you can see, they can. So we're going to go ahead and throw a torch maybe there and there, just to keep them from spawning. And then if we drop down, we're all safe. So let's go ahead. We're not going to be able to drain you really easy. Let's just grab these guys real quick. And we'll go ahead and throw you there, and there. And if we break you, break you, break you. Now we can put our torch back down here. And our glass right here. And it should, is that the glass? Yep, seared window. And that should keep mobs from spawning inside our tank. Okay, so what I was saying is we want to take this block right here. And this block right here. And while we're at it, this block right here. And we are going to put our drains. Let's do that. Grab, where'd that other one go? Oops. So go ahead and do that. So we're going to put one drain here. Here's our drains. So we'll do a drain there, a drain there, a drain there, and a drain there. And then right here in front of them, we will put our basins, and in front of the other one, we'll put that. And then we'll put all our little guys in front of them. So now we have a working smeltery. Well, kind of working. There we go. Does that actually work like another? Could I move the table there? I've never really noticed it had the little dot there before. Huh. So now if we come here and we grab some lava, we're going to definitely want to get this guy going up more. So we can get 4 buckets. We'll just do this, do this. Now, you definitely want to be careful when you are placing the lava in here, because it's really easy to, on accident, miss, and then it spills out. And very, very bad news when that happens. Alright, so we have 8 more. I'll probably, like I said, I'll probably make more of those. That's just what I'm starting with. And let's go ahead and grab a bunch of these guys until it shoots out on the ground. There we go, like that. We'll put these in here. Just so that we're always going to have lava. Now, you don't go through lava very quick with the smeltery. And it does go down a bit. But one really nice thing about the smeltery is it will now... I kind of want it on the other side. This ain't a complete block yet. We missed something. Is it? Sometimes I've found that it doesn't like it if you have this. If we do it like this, I was hoping it would work, but maybe it's not going to like it. So let's go ahead and throw... I don't want to waste a smeltery block there, so we'll just go ahead and grab one of these. Throw that down there. You'll know it's complete because the little controller will have lava on it, or have like a furnace look on its face. Let's see if that worked. So see how it looks like it's burning now. So what I want to do instead is we'll just take out this corner, which will break it. However, we should be able to stick in our piece of glass there and it shouldn't have any problems. Yeah. And then if we just put a torch right here in this corner, or we could actually put it underneath it maybe, just to keep it out of the way, like that. And that should also keep it safe inside. Alright, so now like I was saying, if you don't know about the smeltery, as you know, we have done it many times, is for example with, where's our iron? Right here. We can take 4 of these chunks here, and turn them into 1 iron, and it will give us, actually, you know, we need to do this with gold first. So let's do this. And maybe grab, I'm going to grab maybe 24. This should give us 8. Or 6, I mean. I was thinking wrong. So what this will actually do, when we put this in here, right now we could get blocks out really easy, but as you know, we're putting in 6, and if we put in 6, the smeltery actually is very efficient, and it's able to double what that guy does. So if we look in here, you see it's smelting it up. You can tell when it's done because they'll disappear and you'll start seeing gold over here. And it looks like our capacity in this is 576 ingots. So that might actually be more than enough. So if you mouse over here, you can see I can make 1 block and 3 ingots. And 1 block is 9 and 3 ingots to that is 12. So we took our 6 and we turned it into 12, which is really good. Now, depending on the mod pack, you can make, do I have an ingot? Yes. So depending on the mod pack, we might lose this, and this is why I started with gold, is because we need to make a cast. And so if we dump gold on top of this, it'll turn it into an ingot cast, which means we'll be able to make ingots anytime. We'll see if it actually consumes the ingot. Yes, it did. But now we could actually just use this to make ingots. So now, oh, whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Well, this will make a gold ingot. So as you can see, now we have gold ingot. I wanted to throw this in here also just to show you that we can also, oh, you know, we didn't do that guy yet. That's okay. We can still do it. So if we look at the iron here, it's smelting. Things do have smelting temperatures. I don't know if it tells you about them in here. No. So we now have 1 block, 1 ingot's worth. Smelting an ingot doesn't give you 2 ingots. It's only if you're doing the raw ore or one of these ore chunks. Otherwise, it just gives you 1. Otherwise, you just sit here and multiply your ingots all the time. Oh, we're out of time. Dang it. All right, so we're going to finish this guy up. I'm going to show you. This is going to give us 2 ingots, but I wanted to show you that if you have a smeltery, if the items don't mix, like if you put iron ore, I think with nickel, you get invar. As you can see, it leaves them separate. So if I click on the iron layer here, it puts it at the bottom, which means now if I try and dump it, we get an iron ingot. And there's 1. And there's 2. The thing I wanted to do then before we finish this episode off is to go ahead and make our tool forge. So here's our tool forge. We just need 3 seared brick. Oh, we need electrical. Ooh, maybe we aren't making this yet. To make electrical steel, let's see if that's anything we're even remotely near being able to do. Is there anything in the smeltery? Like, let's do this. If we do the nuggets, so if we do recipe on you, nothing. Recipe on you, yeah, I didn't think so. Oh, let's see. So casting, we can cast it, of course. Sometimes there is blend that you can make. So let's try that. B-L-E-N-D. B-L-E-A-N. No, B. Let's do E-L-E-C-T-R-I-C-L. I forgot it was electrical still. So we could get seeds. Is there a blend? It does not look like it. So I guess we're not getting a tool forge anytime soon. That actually might have been the real reason that I didn't build it. But anyway, so we got our smeltery up. It is a little cramped in here. I forgot to take into consideration the space. I might end up moving this over here. Like I said, I'm not sure if we can actually have that guy and that guy together. It's worth trying. But I think that does it. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, be sure to leave a thumbs up down below. And it looks like we got a friend down here. Aside from that, comment, like, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter. Check out my Discord and my other channel. And don't forget about my great big game giveaway. When I get to 1,000 subs, we're giving away 57 Steam games. And then also, oh, I forgot, I also did those. And I also, when I hit 500 subs, which now I'm only 49 away from, which is really good, I'm giving away one Steam game to a lucky sub of a $60 value. So they get to choose the game that they want, and I just get it for them. So that's pretty cool. The final thing I wanted to mention is my Tazcraft series is coming back. I've now got 4 people, not including myself, that will be able to play on this. And just to give you a quick rundown who they are, we have, I guess alphabetically-ish. Hopefully I do this alphabetically. We have Bobana Gaming, or he's also known as Ben. He's part of another server called the Builders Guild. And then we also have who's next? The Neolix. He's actually a married guy, and his wife is going to play with him. And her in-game name is Simmy, S01E06. And then we have Tyler Gaming YT. So I'm really excited. We're just waiting. Hopefully next week we'll be able to get our starting episode down of that. So I'm extremely excited for that. There's also a Discord that you can join just to chat with the Tazcrafters that I've made specifically for that purpose. So be sure to keep an eye on my channel for that. That's it. Until next time, I'll be seeing you later. Bye. Oh, I'm hungry. Let's hurry and eat. Did I get another one of those dumb bags? Is that what that thing is? Oh, crud. Jeez. I really hope I don't have to just carry those around all the time. Alright, that's it. Bye for real this time.